Hello everybody, my name's The Breath and welcome back to Goaly-Poly. This is episode 5 of my series where I try to take my real life favourite club, Wycombe Wanderers, on a bungling and plebbish journey up the divisions of English football and hopefully to Champions League glory. So what's new? Well, this is the first episode that I have done via live stream. That's right, I streamed for approximately 3 hours, an hour longer than I usually record for. So we went through more matches. Consequently, that means this is a slightly longer episode. So hopefully there's more for you to enjoy. So on to the very first thing to show you, and that is a revised tactic. I know, it feels like revised tactics seems to be the theme for the last episode or two, but actually, no. I sat down and it took me a long time before the stream. I went through for at least half an hour, player by player, figuring out what roles they could do, what roles they couldn't do, trying to put together a coherent formation that fits the team we've got. And in the end I realised that I already had the solution. I have played football, believe it or not, in real life for competitive teams. And as part of that, I've played in multiple different systems and multiple different formations. My most successful stint, though, saw us play this style of formation, the 4-4-1-1. Now, for anyone wondering, I used to play interchangeably between that attacking midfield and striker roles. I just enjoyed bullying defenders. And that's what we've gone for. Attacking wingers, defensive midfielders, and a back line set solely to defend. We're looking to lock down the bottom half of the pitch, protecting our goal, and we're trying to force creativity down the wings with those two on attacking duties, as well as that attacking midfielder currently set to the trequartista role. That's not the role I want my attacking midfielder to play in the long run. That would be the shadow striker role, because one thing I've noticed is that Richard Kone is a fantastic striker, but sometimes he gets isolated, and that we need to change. So by having a second attacking midfielder on the shadow striker role, not only are we hoping we get good service into Kone so that he can dispatch the job, but we're playing someone in... I'm going to kill the cat. But we're playing someone in behind him who also has good goal scoring potential. It worked for us in real life. We saw goals coming both down the wings, through the middle, from the striker, the attacking midfielder. Everyone had an opportunity to be part of the action. And we're hoping it does the same in Football Manager for this Wycombe Wanderers team. My prediction for this formation, expect to see Richard Kone's goals go through the roof, and expect to see an increase in the number of assists from the wingers and the overall goal contributions, both goals and assists, from our attacking midfielder. But that was the only major change, so there's no point in delaying it any longer. We've got a tough away day on the cards against Burton Albion. Now I should say the game against Burton was a great one, but I did have the sound effects on for the purposes of the live stream. When I stream going forward, I'm not going to do that because it really did interfere with the recording for this one. But as you can see, up to the 90th minute we were in full control, 2-0 up. Burton got themselves a very, very late goal to get back into it, but just before the full-time whistle blew, we managed to make it 3-1 to Wycombe, taking another vital 3 points on the road. There was, of course, a turn in this game, and we suffered an injury. Magnus Westergaard was forced off late in the game, and I was very worried that it was going to be a big one. And it turned out those fears were justified. Horrific. How long? I'm going to guess 8 to 12 weeks. And I'm going to cry if it is that long. It's 2 to 3 months. It's 2 to 3 months, which is 8 to 12 weeks. I'm absolutely bang on. Oh. You want us to pay $2,000 and put him out for 2 months? There is a small chance we can fix this recurring injury. Keanu Doherty's my head physio. I'll send him to the specialist then. That injury list is just coming up slightly, and I don't like it. So here's where I find myself, a midfielder down outside the transfer window and in desperate need of bringing someone else into the club. I'm maxed out on loans, and even if I was going to loan, they couldn't come in until January, which is when Westergaard is probably going to come back. Which meant I had to rely on the free agent market, and I had set up my scouts, and I keep one eye on them at fairly regular intervals, which is how I was able to spot this pokey looking Irishman. This is a fella I could get behind. Bear in mind, he's not really going to fit in with the role there that I want him to do. But could I train him to do a job here? Yes. Yeah, I actually could. Gonna ask his agent. Actually, I'd be very interested in that, especially when in just a moment I'm going to take you through my transfer stuff. Let's go. We're keen on signing him. That wage is manageable, that contract length is manageable, and the occasional opportunity, that's really tempting. Can we push that wage down? 2.2 to 3. Yeah, I actually think we probably can with that. Let's have a look. He's 22, so he'll still develop. What's his stuff? Second nationality must be English. Yep. Not going to fit in a social group. That's annoying. Marking. Tendency not to fulfill his marking duties. Well, that we can work around. The potential is good. So we're going, whatever, you know, actually at 22, he's on a free. Whatever we get him in for, he's going to improve. Consistent performer. Yeah. So we're looking at fringe player again. What if I had him on impact sub and he took over for Westergaard on the bench? Yeah, I can do that. Wage, budget, cost, 3.3k. We will go over budget by 400 quid. Go over my wage budget, and I'm not looking to make any real transfers, at least right now, so let's put it all into wage, and that will be acceptable. Right, let's have a look, see what ones of these we can get down. 2-year contract is see if I can get him on 3, see if I can get that down, see if I can get that down, see if I can get that down. To accept that and that. Yearly wage rise, let's get that out. Promotion wage rise 25%. Let's have a look. 2.8, 13, 30%. Right, well, let's go 20%, 650, 300. Agent fee down. That down slightly. One more tick like that. He'll take that. Go on. Go on. That I like. And I did like it, as Louis Watson did in fact join the club. But he didn't have too long to get acclimatised, because we had a game on the road at Lincoln City, and there was a spot on the bench with Louis Watson's name on it. Who's ready? I'm ready. And we're 5 minutes in and nothing's happened, which means nothing bad has yet happened. Just gotta check. We've got key highlights on, so we're not even creating a highlight. Here we go. Here's the first one. Humphreys. Bradley. Lowry! What a volley, my son. And Sonny Bradley, back in the team, has had a cracking start. What an assist. Little right-footed volley to a right. Oh, massive deflection. Massive deflection. In fact, let's turn these highlights just to one tick up, because let's see if we can break it down more. That's a great start. This isn't so nice though. Bayliss. Lincoln are playing. Oh, that's poor. I think Shamel George should probably have done better there. Let's take a look. Obviously the corner comes in, it's headed clear. Simmons can't get up. Bayliss has too much time on the ball. He's unmarked there. Keeper should absolutely be doing better than that. And they look to counter now the 4-4-2 of Lincoln. They're carving us apart. That is a great ball over the top to Collins. And they are ahead. It's half thinking that, but I didn't want to say it and then jinx it and it not be and look like an idiot. It's a defeat on the road for the Chairboys. Sonny Bradley had a cracking game. Alex Lowry had a great game. Everyone else, that we really need to make use of our home advantage then to pick up these points. We could have taken something out of that game. We just didn't turn up. Yeah, I think I summed that up quite well. We just didn't turn up. Now, a 2-1 defeat is heartbreaking, but you know what? Lincoln have one of the best teams in the league. They're probably one of the favourites to go up, at least this year on Football Manager, and I can't be upset with how everyone played. It's a new formation, they need time to settle into it, and the important thing was I didn't react in the same way I did the last couple of times. I didn't immediately tweak the formation. I had settled on this one because I know it can work. I just need to give the boys some time to get used to it, and I was hoping that we could put out a better performance in the next match at home against another fierce side in Reading. Let's go. Hoping for some more highlights in our favour this game. 5 minutes in. Clark's got a throw. Sends it long. Simmons picks it up. Bradley. Nice little switch to Caleb Taylor. What's he going to do with it? Simmons. Good touch. It's through to Kone. Woo. Should be doing better than that. He's more than capable. Alex Lowry has suffered a bruised ankle, but we should be able to nurse him through the rest of the match. I'll keep an eye on his condition, his fitness. Richard Kone has suffered a bruised knee, but we should be able to nurse him through the match. You can't make this up. We're getting kicked to shit out there. Haggleskjar. The throw to Onyedinma. Haggleskjar. Humphreys. Great ball to Onyedinma. What's he going to do? He's going to take a shot. He's going to score the goal. Fred Onyedinma at his creative best on that left-hand side. Lovely bit of team play here. Look at this. I would say look for the triangle. Oh, that's gorgeous. Round the corner from Humphreys. Great finish into that top bins by Fred Onyedinma. But this is nice. Haggleskjar. Onyedinma again. Balls to the far post. Kone's up. Kone with his 8th goal of the season. And it's ruled out. No. Yadam just before half time. Reading kicking the ball back to Bindon. Lewis Wing looking for the switch. It's through. They've made that look too easy. Told you we were going to regret it. So what have we got here? Finn back has just been bullied off of the ball. We've got ball playing defenders who are going to play those sorts of balls. Hagelskjar, Oni Adimma, ball across Kone has that. They're not ruling that one out. They are not ruling that one out. Richard Kone lurking in the box. Look at this. It's nice that we're keeping the ball. We're just keeping it slow, waiting patiently, creating our chances. Big deflection there off of that defender who I don't know who it is, but what a goal. Lovely bit of team play. And he's got the reward that he deserves. Nicely recovered. Knock it inside. Simmons was there. That's fine. James Berry. Oni Adimma. Can he score? He can! Twice this game. Fred Oni Adimma. Oh, and I hope that that assist from that trequartista position, even though it was basically a bad touch, gives James Berry some confidence in his development. 3-1 now. Ball's punted long. Berry with the interception. Lovely little playing into the space, then holding up play. What's he going to do with it now? Finds Oni Adimma. Balls to the far post. McCleary has made it 4. Fred Oni Adimma is having a blinding game. If this doesn't do something for his transfer value or put him on the, on the radar of clubs who might offer me something like $500,000, 750,000 for him. Unbelievable play. We might talk about this one though. That's a corner. It's in. Good corner to a nice area. Berry picks it up. Taylor. Oni Adimma. Jack Young. Long ball. It's Tormy's picked it up. He's going to cut inside. No, he's going to play the cross. It's Kone there. Not that time. Humphreys. Penalty. Right. Who's our taker? Who's our penalty taker? Richard Kone. Do you know what? I think I'll let Fred Oni Adimma take it. I'm going to let Fred Oni Adimma take this penalty to try and complete his hat-trick. Can he do it from the spot? He can! Oni Adimma with a hat-trick and 2 assists. That's got to do something for his transfer interest, hasn't it? Surely. Surely. Now, oh yeah, I can't make the change during a replay. Idiot. Right, now, just in case we get another one, not that I'm expecting to, given that we've got 3 minutes left, we will just pop him below Richard Kone for that one. Okay. We're into 6 minutes of 90 plus 5. 5-1 against Reading. That is how you win a game of football. That is as comprehensive as it comes. Forget the one little mistake. We switched off for half a second, they scored a goal. It happens, they're going to score. 19 points out of 10 games. 6 points behind first place, and there is jumping around in this table, but we are just clinging on as much as we can to that 6th. But that's how our game against Reading ended, a 5-1 trouncing at home to put us back up in the playoff spots. See, I knew all this formation needed was time. This group of players is good enough. They were always good enough. It was always on me to find something that worked. And in the grand scheme of things, I reckon a 4-4-1-1 is still a crazy tactic. When was the last time you ever saw a team actually playing with it, let alone winning with it? You rarely see it. It's either 4-4-2 or it's 4-2-3-1 or some derivation thereof. But a 4-4-1-1 formation has proved that at least in League One, you can get results with it. So the next question was logical. Can you get results with it in the Virtue Trophy against Bromley using my second team? Bromley with their 5-3-2 and Wycombe playing their 4-4-1-1. Let's kick the game off. A lot of players out here in need of match time. This is the cup where they're going to get that match time. Harvey throws it to Caprani. Nice little 1-2s. Good ball in. Ward's in there. It's gone all the way through to Scott. Finds Freeman. This is a great start. Penalty given inside 10 minutes. And Sinclair scores. Although that was a weak penalty. Tyrese Sinclair. No spoilers for upcoming videos. But clearly we've signed him. That's all I'm going to say. Christy Ward getting some good game time in there. Oh, didn't see that coming. Didn't see that coming. They've got Carl Jenkinson on their team, who did used to play for Arsenal. Jesus. Didn't see that. Corner's taken just all the way to the far post and in. And that's too much space. That's too much space. He's open. They've scored. He's open and they've scored. Where is the problem area? Apart from everywhere. There are two men on him. We've got two men on him. We've got the red boots of Skura. She's doing my knotting now. He's a winger. He is natural up front, Sinclair. Not that you'd know it. He's kind of filling in as a striker. Losing to fucking Bromley. They've just gone route one and it's gone through fucking everyone. That is an absolute pissing joke. Right. Time to shout. Fire up the entire team. Tell them all that they're massive fucking pricks. There's change number 4. Who's change number 5 going to be? Well, how tall is Dex Skura? 6'2". He's not really doing anything, is he? Apart from conceding goals. Cameron Stewart's even short, but he's 6'2" as well. Jumping reach is slightly better. Fuck it, you can come off. Skura, you're having a shit game, son. Go and get me a goal. I said a goal, not the fucking crossbar. Grimmer. Scott. Put the cross in. Even better along the floor. Caprani, that's a penalty again. Surely it's got to be Sam Vokes taking it. Can we get back in this game now? Oh, thank God that went in. Thank God that went in. Great penalty. Cracking penalty. Route 1 again. Swept up by Norris. Nice. Punt it long. Go on, drop it on the floor and kick it as far as you can, son. We need some better covering than that. That's deflected. I'm not even going to turn to mark him. Let's just get this fucking game over with. I'm throwing a bottle. I'm throwing a fucking bottle. In the end, I did not throw the bottle, but that was because I needed to keep mine. Yeah, we've had a disappointing show. It was our second team. It's in a cup that really doesn't matter to us. It's annoying that we're now facing a very, very big uphill battle to try and get through to the next round. But at the end of the day, if we don't get through, it's not going to be, the event that sacks us. What was important, more important than this anyway, was turning my attention to the next game, arguably one of the hardest away days on the calendar. We're facing Posh. Let's go. It's a tough away day against Posh. Playing our strongest 11. They've got the chance here. They knocked it through. Collins. This is the same Posh side that won 6-2 the other week. That's punted long to Kone. The flag seems to have stayed down. Kone! What a brilliant, brilliant run. Inside the first 5 minutes, Onyedinma has seen something. He has put that ball into a peach of an area. Brilliant finish. That's the perfect start. Humphreys. Outside to Bradley. Nice. First time to Onyedinma. Lovely. Haggleskjar 1-2 with Onyedinma. He's got a chance here. He's fucking scored a stunner. Well, shit. Now I don't know if I want to sell him. No, seriously, if I get 750 grand for him, I'll take it. But that is a stunning goal. And he is flying. Shout, praise, entire team, everyone. I'm so happy with this. As far as an opening 20 minutes go, I'm not sure we could do much more. Great little play. Fred is... What are we doing? 3-0 up inside 20 minutes. Oh, boys, this is... That trequartista roll suits Alex Lowry just so well. Onyedinma. Taylor. Doing well. Back McCleary. Knocks it past his opponent. It's going to be such a shame if he retires, What a ball. Kone has made it 4. The flag stays down. It's 2 goals apiece for Richard Kone and Fred Onyedinma. Have you seen anything like this? Bosch, big head, underneath the stanchion. Just a perfect header. It's got to be game. It's over. That is a steaming result. I cannot believe that. With an XG of 1.57, we have scored with half of our shots on target and we have had less of the possession. That is creative football at its best. Posh away was always going to be a tough game in my mind, but in reality, a 4-0 stomping. Oh, you just can't write this stuff. Those are the key results that we are searching for on a weekly basis. But the question remained, following that one, could we replicate it with an away day against current league leaders, Charlton Athletic? If we lose 4-0, I'm not going to be upset. Charlton have run away with it. They've got by far one of the best squads. If we get a point out of this game, it will be huge. Like the point we took out of Bolton early in the season, a point here will be enormous. 3 would be unheard of. And the very first thing that happens is Simmons looks like he's got a knock. Hagglescott, Bradley, nice. Punted it long, that's what we like to see. Now, can we stop them from capitalising? No, is the answer. No. We should have done better there. Sonny Bradley, I know he's old. He's just should have been doing better there. Snapping some legs. Simmons may have suffered a bruised shin. Get on with it, son. You got shin pads on. Crack on. Look for counter-attacking chances, but everyone seems to just be knackered now. Possibly a bit of fatigue, match fatigue. Kone picks the ball up, has a crack, he scored from outside the box to equalise. What is going on? What is going on? Look at this, they've fallen asleep. Kone, who's just sort of there, has a crack from outside the box to find the... It wasn't even in the corner, it just shot early. They have found too much space down that left-hand side. Ramsey. Too much space. Right. Folksy, on you come. I would have loved to have taken a point out of this game. Perhaps defensive was not the right way to go. As it turned out, defensive might not have been the right choice, as it stayed 2-1 to Charlton, and we've lost a game on the road again. No shame in dropping points to the league leaders though, they are absolutely flying at this stage, and there's not much else we could have done differently. It was just a case of being outplayed, being outclassed on the day, bit of home form. Turns out it makes all the difference. And that was something I was counting on, having home form make the difference, as we then had to go straight into another competitive game and face Exeter City. Tyrese Sinclair needs some more game time as a striker, although let's be honest, from next season he's going to be playing on the wing. And I can clear out a lot of my squad and start again in the summer. I definitely made some panic purchases to sort of fit positions. Reading have somehow gone 2-0 up inside 2 minutes. Bolton have scored, Stevenage have scored, Peterborough have scored. They've now gone 2 up, so it's even more important that we try and get something out of this game. Leyton Orient losing is doing us bits, mind you. Max Strijek scores an own goal. And we're about to go 1-0 down, are we? From a corner? No. Yeah, we are. Look, this is going to go in, isn't it? Oh my word. No wonder they wanted to show me that as a key highlight. Kicked out for a throw-in. Might be a goalkeeper change. Might be a change in defender. Joe Lowe for some height, maybe? Joe Lowe for some height. Shit. Joe Lowe for some height. Alex Kirk this time come off, and yes, it will be Will Norris for Franco Ravazzoli. We're losing to Exeter at home. Clearly this B team is not good enough. even to function as reserves. And that was all she wrote for the Exeter game. Now, I tried to rotate the squad to keep the fitness levels up, and I don't know what I can do with this second team right now. I said it, they're not good enough to function even as reserves. But there is something about them that I quite like. I've mostly bought free, and I've mostly bought young panic purchases. That means the more they play, the quicker they develop. The quicker they develop, the better they become, the more a job they can do. And ultimately, because that's why I bought them, the more we can get for them when we come to sell them. Remember, if I got them in on a free, everything I get is profit. And right now the club needs money, so there's still a light at the end of the tunnel, even though it's very faint. And that was the light I was clinging on to when we faced our next competitive fixture against Huddersfield Town. Like a vuvuzela going off. And we're inside the first minute, just outside the first minute. Wycombe knocking the ball around. Oni Adema. Finally we score again. What a ball. Oni Adema. Haggleskjar. Humphreys. Oni Adema. Bang. And now we've got a chance. Haggleskjar to Berry. James Berry. Training in that new role. Kone for holy shit, what a goal! Holy shit. Haggleskjar to Berry. Berry just takes that nice little movement there. Ball into Kone on the turn. Bang, top bins. Bang, top bins. I will text you, sorry. Oh, Sam Folks through a corner. Come on. That is a great, great goal. Straight from the corner. Look at this ball. Whipped in with pace. Straight off the head. Flicked into the corner. It's impossible to be anything other than proud of that full-time result, and I was riding a wave. I just didn't see it coming down. So when our next game was the first round of the FA Cup against York City of the Vanarama National League, I thought surely I can play my second team and get away with a result here. Well, as you'll soon come to see, when I said earlier that my second team couldn't kick a ball, they did not let me down in this one. Tyreek Baconson is not playing in a position he's familiar with. I am very aware of that, but he's 6'3", he's the best I've got. He's trying to do a job. Watson, good ball in. Scott's there. Penalty has been given. Oh, it's talking to, no card. Who steps up to take this penalty? It's Luke Leahy. Scores into the top bins. Oh, sigh of relief. This B team has finally scored a goal. Oh, it's the crowd are going wild. Goal kick. Corner to Wycombe. It's going to be taken by Watson. The ball's floated in. It's Sinclair. He scores a header from the 5'9" man from the corner. He's loving it. Three signings connecting together. Watson. The ball's in to Sinclair straight off his head. And it's in. 2-0 now. Freeman. Down the line. Hasn't worked out this time. Wow. What have I just seen? Wow. I hate to admit it because he should never have had that space, but we worked the line. It didn't work out. Hunt finds him. Wow. You're not stopping those. I don't care who you are. You are not stopping a shot like that. And the B team just can't kick a ball, is the short answer. They don't know what the hell they're doing. We've got some good players in there. They just can't quite kick the ball. And there you go. And there you go. We can't kick a ball. We can't kick a ball. Gareth McCleary for Louis Watson. It's time to bring on some firepower. Joe Lowe for Tyreek Bakinson. Screw it, we need a little bit more security. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck it. Christy Ward can come on. If we lose to York, my job might be in trouble. No! No! How is that a penalty? I don't care then. I don't care. We need a goal. We need a fucking goal. Winger. Fuck your defence. Give me attack. Same with you, Scowen. Oh my god, this is. I'm shaking. I'm so fucking angry. I am so unbelievably angry. I'm actually shaking at how mad I am. My voice is going. I'm that fucking pissed off. Win that fucking ball back. I don't care. They can score 5 more. A loss is a loss. We're going out of the FA Cup to York City if we don't do something with this fucking ball. The gulf between our first team and this team is unacceptable. Scowen, Vokesy, McCleary, no! No! But yes, that noise you heard were my headphones hitting the floor. We have been eliminated from the FA Cup in the first round against York City, and it is entirely on me as the manager. I chose a weak side, I underestimated our opponents, and FA Cup set in round 1 was not something I was expecting, wasn't something I wanted. And it's put us in a dangerous position going forward because the club needs money, which means now our only way of getting some is going to be through player sales. And at this point, well, I talked about it earlier, I was thinking about it on the stream, but now my mind was set. We have players in our team who may not develop much more. We have players in our team who are currently worth upwards of £1 million. Those players would be for sale in January for around that price. And I was so hurt by this defeat, I wanted to call it a day there and end the stream. But there's one thing I hate doing, and that's finishing on a low point. We needed to do something to improve morale, not just with myself, but with the team as well. And I was hoping that that thing would be a win against Crawley Town. Leave everything on the pitch. Leave nothing behind in terms of regrets. We have to get a result against Crawley Town. We have no excuses now for failing in the league. Yes, we are riddled with injuries. We will have to make do. Watson. Good ball to Lowry. Lowry from range. What a freaking goal. This is the way to end the stream. We need results to come through. We need to do well. That is a great ball from Watson. That is a great touch by Lowry. Yes, there's a deflection, but bottom bins is gorgeous. Onyedinma. Taking him on. Lovely little bit of dribble. Showing that pace. Flicking that ball out. It's deflected. Kone has scored number 13. Pinball in the box. Pinpoint finish from the man in form. Bang. Heavy touch. Does the opponent. Does well to get to the byline. Cuts in. Puts the cross in. Great save. Deflection was going in, but you can't stop a Richard Kone who's hiding at the back post. So, but actually, next season, I think if they go up, they stay up. Richard Kone with a great ball there to Tormey in the game. 1 sec, I'll answer your question more in real life. Tormey's across, it's into Richard Kone. Second goal of the game, 14th of the season, and Tormey with an excellent cross. And actually, Drew, that's the man that's going to keep them up if they go up. Richard Kone, I don't know a striker who is on as good form as him in real life right now. Genuinely think we can stay up if we go up this year. Ball in from Alex Lowry. 64 minutes on the clock. Kone! No, Taylor! Caleb Taylor gets up. What a header. Oh. The gulf between my first team and my reserve team. McCarthy. Oh, I called it, didn't I? Oh, I called it, didn't I? Well, Ravitsoli can't keep a clean sheet. Not necessarily his fault, though. Doesn't matter, it's come to Onyedinma. Can he put a peach of a cross in, or is he going to go for goal himself? He's going to go for goal. He's going to find the net. 5-1. The 4-goal cushion restored. It's a shame, really. I'm going to bump Fred Onyedinma's price tag up, I think, after this. His recent form has been crazy. And the club needs money. I spent a lot. It needs a lot. We'll finish off the stream, which means we'll finish off episode 5's recording after this match. What a way to finish. Always good to finish on a high. James Berry, Watson, deep ball, Vokes. It's in! It's in off the bar! It's 6! Oh my word, 3 goals since we've hit 90 minutes. This is a cracking cross from Watson. And what a header from Sam Vokes, and in the back of the net. But that was it. That was full time, and it was a 6-1 trouncing on the road against Crawley Town. You do not see results like that every day, and I couldn't be more proud of these boys. Could not be more proud of them. But it was a stream of to's and fro's, of tops and turns, of here's and there's. We had cup set, we had trouncings, we had absolute performances. But they say all good things must come to an end, and that is not only where the stream ended, but it's where this episode is going to end. It's been a long one, I know, but thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of that jazz, and leave a comment with any thoughts. Please do. I love the engagement. And I look forward to seeing all of you, and hopefully some more, in the next one.